What is Salty? Salty's embedded insurance platform streamlines the car buying experience. Salty is simple. And with eLead, it works the same way. As soon as the deal is pushed to your DMA, and it's easy for the customer to use. The customer then confirms the policy is right for them and pays right within Salty. It's quick and easy. In minutes, the customer can view their proof of insurance card right on their phone. Be sure to use Salty with all your customers. Consumers are demanding more, and Salty helps you add value to the car buying experience.
The Opportunity Details page is the customer's record and holds all the history, contact information, and tasks. Everyone that uses the CRM can view and do things on this page, and for now, we'll focus on what salespeople and BDC agents can do. The first thing to do is log in. The easiest, fastest, best way for you to find your customer is to type in their phone number for the CRM to show you the best results. Page from adding a trade to sending an email. Across the top is a toolbar with a series of icons that you can use to take action on the customer. You may use some of these icons often, some rarely, and some you may never use. Down below the toolbar icons are two information sections. The left side is the customer information, and to the right is the opportunity information. The most important thing to remember salespeople, managers, or others with permissions can add customers to the CRM like a pro. Adding every customer is one of the keys to success. And the reason why? Because it's tough to follow up with a customer that you didn't add to the CRM. To add a new customer like a pro, the first thing to do is log in. Log everyone. If a customer comes in and doesn't buy, you should add them. And if a customer was just back in service, you should add them. And if they don't plan to buy for 3 years, still add them. It doesn't matter what the situation is, always add a new customer to the CRM. To open the Add Prospect wizard screen, click Add at the top left view screen. From here, enter 3 pieces of information: the customer's first name, their last name, and their best phone number. Click Search, and before you look at those search results at the bottom, resist the temptation to look down. Instead, look at the top right to check today's appointments and make sure they're not one of the appointments already coming in today. If their name is close to one of the names up here, ask the customer if they have any relation to those appointments. If they do, and have an appointment with someone else, let that salesperson know. After you check those appointments, in the search results at the bottom, review the percentage match column. Because you entered 3 pieces of information earlier, the first name, the last name, and the phone number, the percentages are 3 for 3, which is 100%. 2 for 3 is 66%, and 1 for 3 is 33%. The highest percentage will always be There are times when a customer contacts your dealership and says they can't make it to their scheduled sales appointment as planned and they need to reschedule. When scenarios like this happen, you'll need to reschedule the appointment. And salespeople, BDC agents, internet reps, receptionists, and managers may be able to reschedule an appointment. There are two primary areas in the CRM where you can reschedule. The fastest way to do this is from the desk log if you have permissions, or you can do it from the customer's opportunity details page. To reschedule a sales appointment, the first thing to do is log into the CRM. If you have access to the desk log but it isn't your home page, click desk log. Salespeople and others with permission can indicate on a customer's profile that they need to be reviewed by a manager. As you're working through your organizer, completing tasks, you'll sometimes call a customer to find out that there's no need for additional follow-up. For instance, a customer bought somewhere else or decided not to buy or no longer in the market, or for some reason you don't feel it's necessary for you to call the customer any further. In those cases, your manager should review them so they can follow up, or to potentially mark the customer as inactive or merge them into a duplicate customer, or even reassign to another salesperson. Keep in mind, when you put them in manager review, you're telling your manager, I can't do any more with this customer. To mark a customer that you call. As a salesperson, you pretty much run your own business within a business, and everyone in that dealership wants you to be successful, but ultimately, your success or failure is completely up to you. So as a business owner, you should look at what you need to accomplish or what you haven't completed yet, and look at what you have coming up so you can make good business decisions. The organizer helps you do just that. And every single day, you can look at your organizer to see what customers you need to call, emails you need to send, and upcoming appointments. It shows all the scheduled activities for you to take care of, and basically, it's your to-do list. It's best practice to always complete your activities either directly from the organizer or from the opportunity details page. If you complete a task any other way, such as the phone call or email icons at the top of the opportunity details page, the task will not be logged as a completed scheduled activity. Instead, that task will count as an unscheduled activity. To complete your tasks from the organizer, first log in. Because salespeople use it every single day, they typically have the monthly view organizer as their homepage. If your monthly organizer is not your landing. When a customer arrives at a dealership, regardless of if they had an appointment or if they were a phone up, an internet up, or a campaign up, make sure they're marked in the showroom. This is important because applicable reporting displays in real time, and everybody with permission can see in the CRM and the mobile app that the customer is in the showroom. Salespeople, managers, and others with permissions can mark a customer in the showroom a few different ways. Meaning you can mark them from the Add Prospect Wizard, the Opportunity Detail page, or the desk log if you have permissions. Keep in mind that if the customer is a showroom up and isn't in the CRM yet, and you or someone else adds them as a prospect into the CRM, they're automatically marked in the showroom. To mark a customer in the showroom once they've arrived, first log in. You may be able to mark anyone's active customer in the showroom who has a scheduled appointment for today using the desk log. If a scheduled task has not been completed and it's past its due date, it's considered overdue. In an ideal world, you'll complete all of your tasks every day, but in reality, things happen and people take time off. They go on vacation, and sometimes tasks become overdue. Salespeople, BDC agents, internet reps, managers, and anyone with overdue tasks can complete these activities, ensuring that all of their tasks are completed. It's best practice to regularly check for overdue tasks to make sure that your customers aren't slipping through the cracks. To complete your overdue tasks, the first step is to log in. There are two ways that you can complete your. The salespeople and others with permission can make outbound phone calls to customers, and there are 3 different ways you can access your phone call tasks. You could go through the monthly view organizer, which is the most common way. You could do it through the opportunity details page and complete the phone call task from there. Or you can do it through the overdue organizer. First, let's log in to get started. If your monthly organizer isn't your landing page, click on Organizer on the left navigation. Then click Monthly, and here's your monthly organizer, and to see only your phone call activities that you need. Salespeople, sales managers, desk managers, internet BDC managers, and others with permissions can view and reply to emails sent specifically to them in My Email. What you see in the Mail tool depends on your roles and permissions. You might just see the emails sent to you in My Email, or if you're a manager, you may see all the emails sent to the entire dealership in the inbox. To access only the emails sent specifically to you, first let's log in. Click Mail on the left nav.
I'm going to start with the navigation menu. Sometimes you need to create a little more. All of it's in the system. So in the last video lesson, you learned all about the opportunity details page. In this video lesson, you're going to learn more about basic navigation throughout the CRM. Starting on the top left-hand side, you'll notice there are three. In the last video, we talked about how to complete a task on your organizer. Now we are going to talk about how to add a customer. Go to the top.
To begin the process of completing an activity, we'll start from our organizer. In this lesson, we will be talking about